What is going on, guys? It is your boy Gaijoob Gaming here, and today I'm sort of featuring like a game I had in the Magach 3 the other day, and it was just pure bliss for a sniper tank of this kind. Like, if one of them just sort of aimed properly and shot me, I'd be dead. But I sort of noticed, like, I killed a what are they called? An RU-251 before I started recording this, and then I decided, I was like, oh, you know what, I'm actually going to record this match, this is just too good. So an RU-251 appeared, like, up on Kursk behind those, like, barricade things. I just aimed the shot, like, sorry, I know what you call it, range finding, found the range, I don't know what it is, aimed, shot, got him, that was hilarious, and then, I think I shot another one. Or did I shoot the other one? I can't remember. No, so that first kill you saw was me shooting the other one, I think. And, you know, another RU-251. And usually I find that when I hit King Tigers with my HEAT-FS rounds, it takes a couple of times. But it was more lenient today. Like, sometimes I've had to pump 6 HEAT-FS rounds because I'm trying to go for ammo racks and stuff like that. But in this case, you're actually better off aiming center mass on King Tigers because your natural deviance at 2 kilometers away, for example, will allow you to sort of get those shots. This one was hilarious, that it got his gunner but didn't kill his driver. I was like, I wanted him to stay still. I didn't end up getting this guy, unfortunately. He keeps going and just runs off, so yeah, that one was pretty good. But yeah, playing the Magach 3 as per usual, just to try to grind to get the Abrams, and I've been doing a really good job of it lately. I recently got myself my M103, which has just been a really fun tank to play, especially with that stock AP shell that, like, it just punches through things like they're made of butter. And on top of that, I'm just sort of figuring out the quickest way to start researching the MBT-70, which will be coming really soon. Once I've got the MBT-70 unlocked, I can pretty much just go straight for the Abrams, and then bam, I'll have my first max rank. Well, I'll basically have the best tank in the game at that point. Now, I've got to be a much better player to sort of match the tank, but it'll be easier for me. And you know, I like the Abrams. So here I get his tracks, so I sort of just do little increments. Now remember, I'm using a joystick, not a keyboard and mouse setup, so this is more difficult than it looks. Now, hit the ammo there, didn't get a catastrophic explosion, so I thought, bugger it, shoot it again. Ricocheted, I was like, every goddamn time. So this time I finally just went, you know, did that final shot, smashed him and got his crew instead, and I was like, well, whatever works. And then here I noticed that I just got the ace match just by doing that one kill. I was like, crap, this is pretty good. And so that's just rinse and repeat. I mean, this kind of demonstrates, though, the power one of these 105mm gun-armed tanks can do, because if you look at the rest of my team, they're mainly consisting of, you know, 90mm guns or the US heavy tanks. You can see an AMX-30 in front of me there. But I mean, just with my rangefinder and me spamming heat at long range, I can really effectively deal with a lot of these tanks. And it's not like they don't have leopards of their own. In fact, 88mm gunfire can quite easily smash me. That one was hilarious. I was just like, what? A single shot, or 2 shots into a King Tiger to kill it, and that's all it took. So yeah, I mean, this sort of long-range gameplay I really do enjoy. And other than that, I mean, a lot of the videos coming out soon will be a very America-centric, kind of because I really did neglect the US Ground Forces tech tree for a very long time, so I'm sort of trying to catch up on that. But I do plan on doing some German content soon, which, especially since they've announced the removal of the King Tiger 105 and the Panther 2. Now, I got myself a King Tiger 105, and, well, I've had a Panther 2 spaded for, like, 2 years now, so that's not really an issue. But I did want to get myself a King Tiger 105 just because it is a very interesting vehicle to me, and honestly it's pretty garbage, like, when you play it. Like, some people might be good at playing it, there are those people who are good at sort of those niche adaptive vehicles, but I don't know, I don't really go too well with that kind of thing. There is also the rank, they've been talking about rank 6 aviation a lot lately, just balancing in general, and of course the helicopters which have been announced. So those are topics I could talk about, but I'm actually going to be going away soon for a couple of days, so I'm trying to pump out some videos now so that you guys will have content to watch while I'm away, and then when I come back I can make something new if I've got the time, because time is a very big thing for me these days, and you know, usually I don't have enough of it to make videos, work, and basically live at the same time. So yeah, but this shot was pretty decent because I sort of started just guessing. I was like, okay, hitting the top there, you know, that one, same thing. When you hit on the armor seam, your round is basically trying to penetrate along the entire length of the armor plate on the side. That one was just an unlucky ricochet, so, you know, no good. But I think I do eventually get a nice hit here. Yep, that one, perfect. So, gunner, driver, all the good stuff. And I try to angle it so I start hitting the ammo. That one, of course, like I said, your standard deviation at range will cause you to do that. So you're best off just trying to aim for center mass. This one goes left, hits the loader and the transmission. And at this point I'm thinking, well, you know what? Instead of trying to go for the ammo, I might as well just go for the crew snipe, because half of them are dead anyway. That one just hit short, so that one was where the rounds deviated down, and I was like, god damn it. So I put it up slightly again, fired, and finally we've destroyed it with a crew knockout. So, you know, we've used a lot of lions trying to get these kills, but at the same time, I mean, there's something there's enjoyment to be had out of just punching rounds into people at long range, and I don't know, it might not be too skillful, but I'm just using the strengths of my vehicle. Like, I can tell you right now that in close range situations, me fighting King Tigers just does not go too well, especially in this vehicle. A lot of people will also comment at me, oh, you know, why aren't you using APDS, you know, well, it has better post-penetration effect. Well, I'll tell you something. I still technically do have a Leopard 1, which I've had for well over a year now, and it doesn't have its HEAT-FS rounds. So I've had to play an L7 gun with just APDS. Hesh is useless now, but I've had APDS on these L7 guns, and I tell you, the amount of times I've had these rounds fucking bounce off the stupidest targets. Like, these will bounce off fucking King Tigers. And, like, I don't know about you, but I don't really think that in real life, if you fired the L7 105mm gun at point blank range at the front of a King Tiger, I'm pretty sure it would just punch straight through. But, you know, the game has angled armor overperforms in this game, so it just pisses me off. It's not just the Russians that get that. Like, if you're trying to fire L7 APDS, you know, you'll get neutered. So yeah, 7 ground kills, 2 assists, and a decent amount of score. I didn't even go anywhere near the capture point. I unlocked one of those weird things that you unlock. I can't remember what they're called. Just pointless shit for other people to research. So you can pause the video, glance over the stats if you're really that interested or not. So yeah, I don't know. I just felt like showing off this game because it just demonstrates what you can do with the Magach. If the enemy team is clueless and doesn't take a shot at you or anything like that, you can just farm damage and get retarded amounts of RP. So, hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been your boy Gaijoob Gaming, and I'll catch you guys next time.